I have $20 to thrift a dress for my birthday. I want it to be floor length with a unique neckline. Let's go to a thrift store and see what we can find. Oh my goodness, a yellow snakeskin 90s dress. Let's try this on. Side has a giant split. I'm unsure. Let's hang on to it. Next is this red dress that's either going to look like a carpet or it's going to be beautiful. But I don't know if we'll find that out because I am struggling to get into this. Let's see if I can make this work. I would have to alter this myself. I cannot resist the temptation to try on these massive houndstooth shoes. I think I would be 6'3" in these. My tights are in horrible shape because I'm too tall for them. These are $16. I kind of like them, except I would definitely fall. Next, I found a pair of vintage Marc Jacob flats. These are cute, but I don't wear a lot of gold. Check out this bright yellow vintage sailor dress. And this is a great find. This is a Vera Wang dress. Not in my size, but it's gorgeous. This is vintage, but it's not my style. Scott McClintock is a great Canadian designer, but I don't like the length of this dress for me. And these are the final two that I saw today. I think the one on the left could be altered, but I think I'll be able to find something else. What do we think about this yellow snakeskin dress? I do think it's fun, but I don't think it matches my personal style. And even though this is really interesting, it just feels like it's meant for someone else. So I think I'm going to leave it behind. Plus, I would really have to do some work to make this fit. And I'm not sure it's perfect enough to be worth all of that for me. I thrifted this dress for my birthday in 2024. Now it's 2025. And this year I want to wear this 90s Versace set, except I don't have the money for that. So let's trade in my dress at Common Store, which is a buy-sell trade store, and see what we can find. My goodness, they have a secondhand Alexandra Rich dress and a Menia Devois dress. I'm gonna need your thoughts on these. First is the Alexandra Rich dress. I'm 5'9" and I look like an adult in a baby kid's costume. The top part is kind of cute, but the bottom just does not fit me. The designer item has gloves attached, and surprise, it's a one piece. Last but certainly not least is this Armani dress. Now, I find it a little low in the front, but I could sew that, and I do like the beading. I don't know. It certainly beats these options. But is it good enough? Tell me what you think in the comments. Let's think about the Armani dress as we're at the thrift store. Someone had quite the pink shoe collection. This is a very interesting fake Supreme Louis Vuitton. So pretty, but it doesn't match my rooms. Oh, okay. Ooh, but this could be good. This is a For Love and Lemons find. Now, let's see what it looks. Oh, there is not a chance that my body is fitting into this. So I guess the thrift gods left it for someone else. Same with all of these pretty much brand new Huda Beauty palettes. There's actually like 6 of them. It's kind of crazy. But back to the cat suit I'm getting. I'm kidding. Back to the Armani. I don't think it's the perfect dress for me, but I also like it, and I may just be a different style than what I'm used to wearing. So I think I'm going to get it, and I really want to hear your thoughts on it. I just don't think it's as good as my dress last year. What do you think? Tell me what you think in the comments, and follow along if you want to see what I end up wearing for my birthday. I have 7 days to thrift a birthday dress on a budget of $20. I want to find an over-the-top sparkly dress. Holy crap, this is Paco Rabanne, the king of sparkles himself. I've never found his designs at a thrift store before. And not only this is not fit, but it's not one of his iconic designs. You won't believe, guess who made this dress? It's vintage Sonia Rykiel for $10. Let's try it on. Oh my gosh, I just heard a rip. Oh, no. I ripped it. I have to buy it and fix it. But good news, there was no visible rip. Even though it's designer, I'm going to say no because it just doesn't fit and doesn't suit. This could be really pretty, but it's not sparkly. I think I could wear this to Shrek Swamp. And remember, this was my dress I thrifted last year. This is what we're trying to beat, and we're finding stuff that looks like this. And I really don't think that this Paco Rabanne is meant for me, or this Sonia Rykiel, even though they're great designers. So I am starting to panic a little bit because I'm running out of time, and I'm not really finding anything that's sparkly and my personal style within a $20 budget. My goodness, look at this tag on this vintage night dress. It's so sweet. This will be so pretty for someone. Also, I have a whole bunch of videos up about decorating my new apartment on a budget, so check those out if you want to watch some more content, and follow along if you want to see if I can find my birthday dress or not in time, because I'm getting nervous about that. I have 5 days and $20 to thrift a dress for my birthday. I want to thrift a sparkly halter dress. Let's go to the thrift store and see what we can find. My first find is this very glittery corset top. I don't love the gold buttons, but I could remove those. Take it in a few inches on the back. But I'm not sold. This is Scott McClintock. He's the designer of this dress, which was my thrifted birthday dress from last year. I love finding dry cleaning tags. It usually means something good. Oh, the one behind it isn't looking much better. $12 Paco Rabanne from my previous video is still here. And other than a handful of cat mugs, it's a really fun pink hand-colored print and a very unfortunate pair of Palm Angel sneakers. I have not come across anything that fits the bill, which means I'm now going to have 4 days to try and thrift the dress for $20. That beats this thrifted dress from last year. Follow along if you want to see if I can do it. Every dress I did not buy for my birthday. This dress had divided opinion. I didn't get it. Some of you loved it and some of you hated it. Not a dress, but I do regret not getting this vintage jacket. Then came the pink poofy moment. Unfortunately, the skirt did not fit me. And though this dress did fit me, I don't think this is exactly what I'm going for. I had to try on these houndstooth shoes. I would be 6'3" in these. I love this dress, but it didn't fit me. So excited to find vintage Prada, except it was very fake. I tried on a Paco Rabanne blazer and a vintage dress from Sonia Rykiel. The dress just was not flattering on me, and neither was the blazer. Gorgeous dress from Ralph Lauren, but this would not fit on my body. Like I showed you guys this. Again, not a dress, but kind of a blazer. I just didn't love it. What do you think? In the hunt for a dress, we also found these Marc Jacob flats, which I did not buy, and an expensive Sandro t-shirt. The quality was really nice, but I just don't need this right now. A cute vintage yellow dress. It's not my size. Some very fake Chanel shoes, but I do kind of like them, and some very overpriced fake Jimmy Choos. These were listed at over $200. Shame on them. Oh, I found the footage of the blazer. See, this is just not my color. I also did not get this vintage Le Chateau. And no to the fake Supreme. I also didn't get this red dress. Sorry for the text on screen from the other video. I couldn't find the original footage, but it did not fit. My birthday is actually today, but I don't need the dress until next Wednesday, so I still have 4 more days to try and find a birthday dress. I have 3 days and $20 to thrift a birthday dress. I'm looking for an over-the-top sparkly mini dress. Let's go to a thrift store and see what we can find. Oh no, this is a $1,300 Alice and Olivia jacket for $22. I've got it on, but I don't know how I feel about this. This is not a dress, but it is sparkly. Oh, that's a nice hairdo. And just when things looks like they couldn't get worse, I picked up this dress. There's a cute coffee and tea one, and I somehow dropped it and broke it. I felt so bad. The next thing I found was this diesel shirt. And I swear these next 2 things must have been from the same person. So this is the first one. It's a Michael Kors bag. Beside it was this brown bag from That and Nat in a very similar colorway. These just feel like they're from the same person, don't you think? It's technically spring, even though it's still cold. Let's see if this fits. Oh, I'm gonna start my spring series soon. I think I'm gonna give myself $75 for spring to thrift. Now we're at Commas, where it's a buy-sell trade store, so everything's still secondhand. I'm such a sucker for Reformation. Let's try this on. This is the type of dress I would wear all the time if it did up. Okie dokie. Next we're trying this linen dress. I think it could be cute, but the zipper is not going to work. This dress was so pretty, but it was also not my size, which sometimes just happens. I was gonna try on this Stella McCartney dress, but it's out of my budget for $225. Ultimately, I've decided not to get this Alice and Olivia jacket. I think it's cute. I'll be buying it more for the brand than the style, so I'm gonna pass. It was a bit frustrating that things didn't fit today, but I think that's also totally normal. So fingers crossed that we have better luck tomorrow. I have 1 day and $20 to thrift a birthday dress. I want it to be a sparkly halter dress. Let's go to a thrift store and see what we can find. You know what these are? We're starting out with not 1 but 2. They're holiday dresses with the tag on. These kind of remind me of Simone Rocha, but I'm not sure that these will be my style. I need to thrift a black skirt to put over top. And the crinoline could pop out that you see here, but I don't know. So I have the tan one, but that's really close to my skin color. I think these are both passes for me. Take a look at this. This is Aritzia with the tags on. I think I'd love this. This is $13, but $100 new. Oh my god, these are Jeffrey Campbell booty. Lady just gave me a 20% off coupon for the dress. Fortunately, the boots don't fit. This is quite the bottle. I wonder if I could wear these platforms with my outfit. Now I need your help. I bought this today for $13. I'm following the series. You know, I also got this dress on credit. It's Armani from Common Source. Do I wear this dress or this dress for my birthday? Remember, this was the dress I thrifted last year for my birthday. I actually traded it in for the Armani dress. Even though it was so pretty, it took up so much room in my closet. Now the question is, you get to decide, the Armani dress or do I wear the Aritzia dress? I think I might be leaning towards the Armani, but I do really like the Aritzia dress for spring. Make sure you vote and tell me which one you think I should wear for my birthday. Starting a new series tomorrow, so follow along if you want to see what that is.